Next problem is practical problems on union and intersection of two sets. If two sets are disjoint, means they don't have any common element. If this is an A set and this is an B set, then A union B is equal to number of elements in A union B is equal to number of elements in A plus number of elements in B. Here, since they are disjoint set, we can say that number of elements in A intersection B is equal to 0, or you can say that A intersection B is equal to 5. Means no element is common to A and B set. If A and B are intersecting sets, then this part is called intersection. Here you will notice that A union B, number of elements in A union B is equal to number of elements in A plus number of elements in B minus number of elements in A intersection B. Here we can understand that this part, unshaded part, is number of elements in A minus B, and this unshaded part is number of elements in B minus A, and this is shaded part, that is number of elements in A intersection B. So number of elements in A union B is equal to number of elements in A minus B plus number of elements in B minus A, that is second part, and number of elements in A intersection B, that is the third part. So if you add all this, we will get number of elements in A union B. Let us check how we get this. If we add and subtract number of elements in A intersection B to the given equation, we will get this. Let us check. Number of elements in A minus B is equal to, number of elements in A minus B plus number of elements in A intersection B plus number of element in B minus A plus number of elements in A intersection B minus number of element in A intersection B. Please note, I have added and subtracted the same term in the equation. So let us check what we get. Now this total number of elements in A minus B plus number of elements in A intersection B is equal to number of elements in A. Then B minus A, that is the second part, plus the third part. Second part plus third part is number of elements in B, and third is as it is. It means number of elements in A union B is equal to number of elements in A plus number of elements in B minus number of elements in A intersection B. Now if there are three sets, then number of elements in A union B union C, number of elements in A union B union C is equal to number of elements in A. We have considered this total. In this, what has happened? C plus number of element in B plus number of elements in C. In this, what has happened? C. We have added set A, we have added set B, we have added set C. In this part is added 2 times. So let us subtract it 1 times. Minus number of elements in A intersection B. Then this part is also, this middle part is also added 2 times. So let us subtract it one time. So we will get number of elements in B intersection C. And please note, common to A and C, this part is also added 2 times. So let us subtract it 1 times. Number of elements in A intersection C. Now when we subtract 3 times, this middle part is not at all considered. It is subtracted 3 times, means it get cancelled. So we have to add it once. It means number of elements A intersection B intersection C, that is the common to all the 3 sets. So we get number of elements in A union B union C is equal to number of elements in A plus number of elements in B plus number of elements in C minus number of elements in A intersection B. Since it gets added 2 times, we subtract 1 times. Then minus number of element B intersection C. This part also get added 2 times, so we subtract it 1 time. Number of element A intersection C. This common part also get added 2 times, we subtract 1 times, but while subtracting, this middle part gets subtracted 3 times, hence we need to add it 1 times to consider A union B union C. Dear friends, next question. Example 23. This is a solved example in the textbook. Let's understand this. If X and Y are two sets such that X union Y has 50 elements, X has 28 elements and Y has 32 elements, how much element does X intersection Y have? Let us understand this. Means we are given that number of elements in x union y is equal to 50, number of elements in x is equal to 28, and number of elements in y is equal to 32. We have the expression number of elements in x union y is equal to number of elements in x plus number of elements in y minus number of elements in x intersection y. So this can be solved as like this: 50 is equal to 28 plus 32 minus number of element in x intersection y. So if you change this side, if you transpose this term to the left side, it will become negative. Negative will become positive. We will get number of elements in x intersection y is equal to 32 plus 28 is 60. This is 60. 50 transposed to the other side will be 50. That is equal to 10. This can be understood in this way also. If these are two sets, number of elements in x are 50. Number of elements in x are 28. Number of elements in y are 32. And total are given to us as 50. Total are 50. It means we can understand total are 50. So number of elements in x intersection y, this is equal to 10. Next example: in a school there are 20 teachers who teach mathematics or physics. So understand, A group subject teachers can teach both these subjects. So there are 20 teachers who are teaching mathematics and physics. Of these, 12 teach mathematics and 4 teach physics and mathematics. 4 teach both subjects, 12 teach mathematics. How many teach physics? Let us try to understand. Let M be the set of teachers teaching maths. Set of teachers teaching maths. And P be the set of teachers teaching physics. It means number of elements in M, that is teachers teaching maths, are of these 12 teach mathematics. It means number of teachers teaching math are 12. Then 4 teach both physics and mathematics. So it means it is common. Number of elements in math intersection physics is equal to 4. And in a school there are 20 teachers, means number of elements in M union P is also given to us as 20. Try to understand, these are two sets. This is a set of teachers teaching maths, this is a set of teachers teaching physics, and 4 teach both. 4 teachers teach both. Then 12 teachers teach maths. 12 teachers teach math. Out of 12, 4 are common. And we asked how many teachers teach physics. So we have the formula, we have the identity. Number of elements in math union physics is equal to number of elements in M plus number of elements in P minus number of elements in M intersection P. So it means 20 is equal to number of elements in M is 12 plus number of elements in P, this is not given to us, minus 4. Now if you transpose 12 minus 4 is 8. So 20 is equal to 8 plus number of elements in P. Now if you transpose 8 to this side, it will become 20 minus 8, that is equal to number of elements in P. It means 20 minus 8 is 12. Therefore number of elements in P is equal to 12. It means 12 teachers teach physics. Therefore 12 teachers teach physics. See now, question number 26, it is a solved example in the text. Let us understand this. In a survey of 400 students in a school, 100 were listed as taking 100 were listed as taking apple juice, 150 as taking orange juice, and 75 were listed as taking both apple as well as orange juice. Find how many students were taking neither apple juice nor orange juice. So please try to understand. This is a universal set. Some of the students take apple juice. So these are the students taking apple juice. Then 150 takes orange juice. This is a set of elements taking orange juice. Now apple and orange. So these are 100 given to us. So the number of elements in A is equal to 100 and number of elements in O is equal to 150. Now 75 were listed as taking both. So this A union O is 75. Try to understand. This is 75. Now we are asked find how many students were taking neither apple juice nor orange juice. So we are asked this outside. How many students are neither taking apple nor orange juice? Please try to understand this. It means we have to find first A union O and then subtract it from the universal set. So let U be the universal set. Solution. Let U be the set of elements. In a survey, 400 students in a school. So let U be the set of students in a school. So it will be the universal set. Now next is 100 were listed taking apple juice. So let A be the set of elements. A be the set of students taking apple juice. Then O be the set of students taking orange juice. So let us understand. We are given number of elements in universal set. N number of elements in a universal set is 400. Then we are given number of elements of A set. They are 100. Then number of elements in O set. They are 150. Then 75 were listed taking both. So number of elements A intersection O common to both are 75. So please try to understand. In order to find how many students neither take apple juice nor orange juice, we need to first find A union O. We have the formula, we have the identity, we have number of elements in A union O is equal to number of elements in A plus number of elements in O minus number of elements in A intersection O. So this is equal to 100 plus 150 minus 75. So it means this is equal to 150 minus 75 is 75 plus 100 is 175. Now we have got number of elements in A union O. Now if you subtract it from the universal set, we will get the total number of students neither taking apple juice nor orange juice. So number of elements in U minus number of elements in A union O is equal to, this is 400 minus 175 is equal to 225. This is equal to, these are the students which neither take apple juice nor orange juice. It means 225 students neither take apple juice nor orange juice.